Imagine this. It's the summer of 1969. Woodstock is raging, but for millions of us, the real magic is happening in smoky San Francisco venues, long open highways, and marathon live shows where time just melts away. Maybe you were spinning American Beauty late at night. Maybe you were packed into a car with friends, windows down, music loud, feeling free. The music wasn't just songs. It was freedom, community, rebellion wrapped in sunshine daydreams. And at the heart of it all was Bob Weir. Today, January 10th, 2026, we lost him at the age of 78. After bravely battling cancer last year, Bob Weir passed away following recent health complications. For so many of us over 45, this feels like losing a piece of our youth. Bob Weir wasn't just a musician. He was the soundtrack to our wildest, most hopeful days. Welcome to Xplained Daily. Let's remember him together. Bob Weir was born Robert Hall Parber on October 16, 1947, in San Francisco. He was just a teenager when his life changed forever. On New Year's Eve in 1963, wandering the streets of Palo Alto, he followed the sound of a banjo into a small music store. Inside was Jerry Garcia, casually playing. That chance meeting sparked a musical bond that would change American music history. They started as the Warlocks, playing folk and blues, experimenting without rules. By 1965, along with Phil Lesh, Ron "Pigpen" McKernan, and Bill Kreutzmann, they became the Grateful Dead. The name came from an old folk tale, something mysterious, grateful, and eternal. Bob was the youngest in the band, often called the Kid, but his rhythm guitar became the glue that held everything together. Inspired by piano players rather than traditional rock guitarists, Bob filled the spaces. He grounded the chaos while Jerry Garcia soared. For more than 30 years, the Grateful Dead didn't chase hits. They chased connection. They played over 2,300 shows and created a devoted family of Deadheads who followed them coast to coast. Bob Weir co-wrote some of the most iconic songs of a generation. Sugar Magnolia, that burst of joy and summer love. Many of us still remember singing it at the top of our lungs. Playing in the band, those long, hypnotic jams that stretched endlessly, where the music seemed to breathe. Truckin, what a long, strange trip it's been. Few lyrics have ever captured life so perfectly. Bob's voice was warm and steady, the everyman balance to Jerry's ethereal leads. His 1972 solo album, Ace, which was essentially a Grateful Dead record, gave us classics like Cassidy, Mexicali Blues, and Looks Like Rain. Even through heartbreak, the music never stopped. Pigpen's death in 1973, Jerry Garcia's passing in 1995, Bob Weir kept going, carrying the spirit forward. For many of you watching, these songs aren't just music. They are memories. First loves under the stars, long road trips, nights when life felt wide open and full of promise. Bob Weir gave us that feeling. After Jerry's death, Bob became the torchbearer. He formed RatDog, then further with Phil Lesh, and later Dead and Company with John Mayer, Mickey Hart, and others. He welcomed new generations without losing the soul of what came before. Those recent Sphere shows in Las Vegas were stunning, but at the center was still Bob's steady rhythm, holding everything together. Even in his final months, Bob kept performing. His last shows took place in August 2025 at Golden Gate Park, celebrating the Grateful Dead's 60th anniversary. Nearly 180,000 fans gathered. Guest musicians joined. The air was full of gratitude. No one knew it was goodbye, but it felt like a gift. Since the news broke, tributes have poured in. Fellow musicians, artists, and fans from around the world have shared their heartbreak and gratitude. Candles are being lit in San Francisco. Music is playing again in the Haight. Bob Weir brought people together, and that bond remains unbroken. His family shared a simple message. There is no final curtain here, only the sense of someone setting off again. Bob Weir once said the music would live for hundreds of years. He was right. The music never stops. If you're feeling that quiet sadness today, mixed with gratitude, you're not alone. Bob Weir gave us a lifetime of memories, moments, and meaning. Thank you, Bobby, for the long, strange trip. If this tribute touched you, please like the video, share it with a fellow Deadhead, and tell us in the comments which Grateful Dead song takes you back instantly. For more stories about legends, memories, and the moments that shaped us, follow Xplained Daily. Thanks for watching. Keep the music playing.